So welcome to another Liteline webinar. We're 3 minutes past the hour. Our attendees have kind of like stabilized here at about 130. Thanks for taking the 15 minutes out of your day. Really appreciate it. So what are we up to in track lighting? Liteline has a vast array of track heads that we offer. Some of them are general purpose, some of them are price point oriented, some of them are specification, national account oriented, and the horizon is the next level of evolution in what we're doing. So my best-selling track program by far is our Flex program. And the Flex program is neat because we would listen to the design community, which said, hey, I want my track lights to match my pendants, to match my cylinders, to match my mono points. I don't want to pick from a dozen different families to make up a space. It looks junk. I want the LEDs to match. I want the optics to match. I want the aesthetic to match. So we did that. We built the Flex program, and by far and away, it is the best, our largest track program, or I should say, like, it's track first, but it's also like it's our largest family of cylindrical lighting fixtures. And so the comments that we've got back over the last couple of years of running Flex have been requests for zoomable optics, or feel like they want, everybody wants that kind of zoomy optic. And I'd like to gently remind all of you that we have zoomable optics available in our Zoom program, and we have a few track heads that do it. The issue with them is they don't really perform the way you expect them to perform. Neither ours nor many of them across the market. What they really are is one giant field angle of light with an adjustable hotspot. And yeah, technically, we're moving the candela around where the 50% candela mark falls, but we're not really like getting what you guys as lighting designers are looking for, which is not adjustable beam angle, but really adjustable field angle. We want to like raise and shrink the size of the field. So we built this. It's a new fixture for us from the ground up, and I'm pressing the click button, but my sides are not progressing. For whatever reason, the slides are not progressing. So you guys are going to bear with me here until I jinxed it. I was like bad-mouthing Microsoft at the beginning. Here we go. So what we've built is a Horizon program, and the whole idea is this is architectural specification grade down lighting, made in Canada. And when I say made in Canada, what we're doing is we are. I'll just talk about the fixture right here. I've got one in my hands. The LED itself. Just messing around with it here. So the primary element of this is that we've got an LED mounted to the cylinder with the driver inside the cylinder. These LEDs are assembled in Canada, in Richmond Hill, to specification. So our standard LED is 27 3035K, but we offer them in, we can go warmer, we can go cooler, we can go dim to warm. Basically, we have a wide selection. If the LED is available, we can assemble it onto the fixture here. Like our Flex program, it's available in multiple configurations, including track head, track pendant, mono point, and a regular pendant. Unlike the Flex program, we have it compatible with our, I love that false background, with the KLICK series as well. If you guys are familiar, our KLICK program is our architectural track program, low voltage track. Super cool. I highly encourage you to learn more about it. But this is our first track fixture where we are compatible both with our line voltage commercial grade track as well as our KLICK program. One of the other things we did on it as well is because our KLICK program is available in a downlight and an up-down for up-down lighting. It's our first track head where the fixture itself will go past 90 degrees. So it's suitable for uplight mount. You guys aren't reading that properly because my false background is doing a thing. There we go. It's our first track head where it's suitable for shooting down and projecting down from an uplight. So if you're doing a double row of KLICK, you can have spotlighting putting down, and then you can aim your track fixture and at the ground past the 90. The key feature of the track program for you guys as lighting designers and specifiers is the vast array of optical accessories that we have. So we go from a true 10-degree spot right up to 50-degree flood. And the most important part is that they're field changeable optics. So the front of the fixture is removable by screw, and I'll invite you guys to zoom in on Gil's screen. He's got the full array of samples with him. You don't have to use that framing projector snoot. We have I think it's the next slide. There we go. So we have our standard kind of snoot, a 2-inch snoot and an oval snoot. And then the lenses themselves are twist and lock TIRs. And then the filters just lay in and screw them together. So for those of you guys doing national account work or hospitality work, you can order it how you want. And I'm going to be doing this at the end of this for Dyn, but we're doing it for Horizon as well, is we have an optics kit. So let me see if I can go here. It'll be the last slide, but we have an optics kit that comes with all of your TIR lenses and accessories and filters and hexcel loopers. All the optical components come in a box. And so you can buy a single kit or 4 kits or 5 kits for the job site, lay out how you want it to perform, and then order the fixture pre-built from the factory with the appropriate beam angles. So it gives you guys as lighting designers and lighting specialists the ability to fine-tune the fixture on site. It's not as simple as just twisting it to zoom it, but the performance is orders of magnitude better. What else do we have? Hold on, my next slide is not advancing again. Let me try it this way. New for Liteline, framing projector option. Framing projector, super cool. Full shutters, 2000 lumens, super bright, 135-degree throw. Again, compatible with both KLICK and our A-line track program. The framing projector itself is Gobo compatible. I could show you here, but my false background's going wrong. But basically, inside the projector, you can order Gobo lens, throw it. Gobos are great for branding. They're great for wayfinding, signage, dynamic signage, or they just kind of look pretty cool. The framing projector itself is in stock. The Gobo, I believe, is custom ordered and then 6 weeks lead time to produce them, and we'll assemble them at the factory, ship it to you guys, and then you install it, and you've got Gobo, and it works on your regular track fixture. You don't need a specialized system for framing or for Gobos. Optical accessories. Like we said, a whole bunch of TIR lenses, filters, and then we've got a standard snoot, a deeper regress snoot, and an oval snoot. Horizon's great. It works on our A-line track, Liteline track, KLICK, Powergear track, Halo, and Liteline style track. So if you have existing jobs and you want to upgrade it, you don't need to replace the entire track system. We can put an adapter on it that'll work likely with whatever is already installed in the space, or if you want to replace the track, I'd be more than happy to sell you a new system, and we can get everything up and running. And then if we want to do architectural track, KLICK is a great option, fully compatible. And because it's the same fixture, you can mix and match the fixture in a space. If you have, higher end, more elevated spaces in custom meeting room, you can go with that KLICK system. And then if it's just commercial in the corridors, you don't have to mess around with different fixture heads. You can change the track system for the suitable application. So that's Horizon. The only other thing I got to talk about is the optics kit. That's what I was trying to show before. This is for Dyn. That's our kind of price per square foot specification grade downlight program. Massively flexible, but we have they use this same TIR system, same LED system. So if you're designing spaces, both the downlighting and the track lighting together, and you want everything to perform the same, I highly recommend you pair the Horizon track fixture with the Dyne downlight, and they both have optics kits available. The idea behind it, again, isn't that like you buy 150 of these. The idea is that you buy 2, 3, 4, 6, whatever you need to mock up a space, figure it out, put them back in the box, keep them in your sample case, keep them as like sort of as part of your toolkit when you're laying out spaces, and then you can order the fixture from us pre-built, in the way that you've defined it in the space. Great for all of you guys that are doing mock-ups or especially in residential applications, and you have a rough idea of what we want going on, but we're not really sure. Both the Dyne series and the Horizon series are designed for field changeable optics. That was the go-to criteria for building it right from the ground up. So that's what I got. Now it's my favorite part, question and answer. Stump the webinar host. Okay, this is great. My users didn't care for the in-field key to change the A-line. I'm going to admit that I don't understand the question. What is the in-field key? Oh, I understand. That was the tooling for Flex, right? Okay, I think I understand. So our other program that has field changeable optics was our Flex program. The threads are super tight. It's built to be tough. And we have a tool available that allows you to kind of disassemble it and change the TRNs and reassemble it. So yeah, this Horizon program is significantly easier for field changeable optics. And again, the optics kit helps you guys like just figure out what you need there and go from there. So thank you for the feedback, Kevin. I appreciate it. Got it. Can we provide gobos in color, or are they only available in static white? We can absolutely do gobos in color. And if you guys will forgive the state of my home office, I will disable my fake background here, and I'll give you a demo of what they look like. Let me plug this in, make sure it's working, and change my background here. There we go. So this is challenging to show in the space because Zoom wants to white balance my space. But yeah, that's the Liteline logo available in full color. I think if I step away from here, it should white balance. There we go. So yeah, we can do color. We can do. I'm pretty sure we can do full color and shapes, or we could do the negative as well. Instead of having the white circle, we do the opposite, so it's only the colors coming through. And again, it's focusable, so I'm just kind of twisting the fixture to bring it into focus. And then if we want to, even you can put the shutters and the gobo at the same time to like lock in the space. I'm the last person in the world that should be doing this. My ADHD does not allow me to be like as precise as I'd like to be with it. I just get frustrated trying to get the shutters to work. But anyway, the whole point is the gobos and the shutters are compatible. The gobo just drops right into the framing projector. All right, what other colors? Kelvin range for dim to warm. I believe we have two. I'll let Gil jump in on that one. But I believe we do 22 to 5,000 K, and we've got like an 18 to 35. Gil, do you recall the specs on that?
So our standard dim to warm option is going to be 3,000 to 1,800. But okay, if you guys need a different range, because we are assembling the fixture here in Canada, we can source those LEDs locally. If the range is available, we can include it as a dim to warm option.
Okay, so standard is 18 to 3. Excellent. Yeah. Kelvin, okay. Is there a recommended beam angle to use when pairing the Horizon with the framing projector? You actually don't use any beam angle. So this one's for Kyle here. So for the framing projector, I've got it right here. It mounts straight onto the fixture with all the optics are self-contained in the framing projector. So you actually don't use any of the TIRs. That just kind of screws right into, I'm not going to do the whole thing, but it screws right in to the fixture there. So you don't have to worry about pairing those. Looks great. Appreciate it. I'll take positive feedback. Done. Cool. All right. So if there, I'll give it another 30 seconds. If there are any other questions, let me know. Otherwise, feel free to give me positive feedback. As a millennial, I appreciate it. It helps keep my anxiety at bay. We got nothing else. Cool. All right. Thanks for your time, guys. Really appreciate it. And I'll get back to work here. Have fun shoveling the snow. Take care.